Hello, my name is Ethan Radke, and this is my January book challenge. For the month of January, I chose the poverty category, and for this month, I read New Kid by Jerry Craft. So I had a fun time reading this book again. This was not the first time. I had read it a couple years ago. My older sister recommended it to me, and she lent it to me, and I never gave it back. But it was really good reading this book again, and I enjoyed reading again. So it is a graphic novel. It is a graphic novel nonfiction book. It is about this boy named Jordan, who and his experiences by starting at a new private, predominantly white middle school, and just his experiences just with among him, his friends, sometimes family, and just the problems and things that he might deal with, bullying, racism, and all sorts of other things that him and especially his friends as well. Um, Main theme or message I would say for this book is just that I don't like for this book, I feel like there's always going to be people that um I feel like there's always going to be people and there's always going to be opinions, and sometimes you can't change that, but that doesn't mean you can't just move past it. And I think sometimes you have to do something about it. But I don't know. I don't really think that I'm one to say what the meaning was, but that's just my opinion of what it could be. So for the characters of this book, it is the main character is Jordan, and then his friends Drew, Liam, and Alexandra. The plot revolves around Jordan and his new experiences going to this new middle school and just dealing with all these problems and challenges that he is facing. I really like the writing style. I like this graphic novel a lot. There's parts where I was confused just on the panels. Sometimes kind of all over the place. There was kind of a lot on each page, but I really liked it. It takes place mainly in New York City. He lives in Washington Heights, and then he goes to school. His school is in New York as well as his house. Personally, I really liked this book. Reading again was really fun. Just the last time I read it was like in 6th or 7th grade, so kind of around the same age that he would have been, and it was just nice picking this book up again and reading it, and with new like now more mature and kind of an understanding of what it's about. I feel like I'm able to understand more and develop more opinions on it. I don't think there was anything horrible or weaknesses among this book. I think the only problem I had was just understanding like the panels sometimes. It was hard to read, but overall I think it was pretty good. And then I don't want to say I had an emotional impact. I felt like sometimes I was able to relate to the character. I feel like it is hard going to a private school that I feel like can be predominantly white, and kind of not facing as much challenges that he had, but sometimes you have similar experiences, and I think that can just be very hard. But overall, I don't wouldn't say I had that much emotional impact on me. But overall, it was really good reading this book again. I feel like I enjoyed it more this time, especially because I was able to read it in one like whole sit through. I feel like you can read it within a couple hours if you're really diving into it. I read it in like 2 hours, so it was nice. And it's a pretty decently thick graphic novel, but I would recommend it to anyone. Anyone starting out in middle school, even high school, anyone like from the start of middle school to end of high school age, or anyone in fact, I feel like could enjoy this book. Um, and even if they're currently facing or have faced experiences or problems similar to the main character before, I think anyone can read it though. But I think I'd rate it like an 8 out of 10 stars. I really liked it. And it was nice just picking this book up again. But yeah, that was New Kid by Jerry Craft. Thank you.